there, welcome to Gaining Vision. I'm Melanie. Thanks so much for clicking. To my returning subscribers, thank you for your continuous love and support. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Please feel at home. Have you had an opportunity to subscribe to the channel yet? If not, take a second, hit subscribe, it's free. And please don't forget to like and share. We know there's been many Women's Day events this month in August in South Africa, and so many of them have had very inspiring and empowering women speaking at them. I came across one for Blossom's Barriers of Life, where the EFF had an event happening, and many women from across Johannesburg joined in. There were so many great speakers on the panel that were uplifting and empowering, but the one speech that really caught my eye and really made me pause and think was that done and delivered by the Deputy Secretary General of the EFF.
The next speaker we'll be introducing is a member of the CCT, the CCT, and secondly, they are an activist, they are a GBV activist, I'm so sorry guys. They're a GBV activist, number one. They are ground force, because we always see them on the ground, and they really care about the livelihoods of women in South Africa. They care about equal representation within leadership structures. They care about ensuring that the girl child receives adequate resources and adequate support to ensure that they are the best possible citizens of this country. And personally, she's my favorite member of the CCT, and I'll be introducing the DSG, Puffy.
She came up and she spoke professionally, articulately, and beautifully. She addressed the members of the EFF, the audience, and empowered them all throughout the entire speech. It was a beautifully crafted speech where she talked about women empowerment, gender equity across the globe. And then, of course, as she is a member of the EFF, spoke to EFF's position on these topics.
Fighters, today, as we gather here to commemorate Women's Month, we are reminded of the progress we have made in the fight for gender equality. However, it is important to acknowledge that there is still much work to be done. On behalf of the organization, I stand before you to address some critical issues that continues to affect women worldwide. One of the most pressing issues we face is domestic violence. It is a harsh reality that many women experience abuse within their own homes. We must raise our voice against this injustice and work towards creating safe spaces for all women. No one should live in fear or endure violence behind closed doors. Another crucial point to address is the recognition that sex work is work. It is essential to challenge societal stigmas and provide support and protection for those engaged in this profession. By acknowledging sex work as a legitimate work, we can empower women and ensure their safety and well-being. Inclusion is a fundamental principle that should guide our efforts towards gender equality. We must strive to include all women in society, regardless of their race, ethnicity, and sexual orientation or socio-economic background. By embracing diversity and promoting inclusivity, we can create a more just and equitable world for all. women continue to face unequal treatment in various aspects of life, including employment opportunities, education, and decision-making processes. It is imperative that we challenge these discriminatory practices and advocate for equal rights and opportunities for all genders. Child abuse. It's another issue that demands our attention. We must protect our children from all forms of abuse and provide them with a nurturing environment where they can thrive. By investing in their well-being, we are investing in the future of our society. Poverty affects women, particularly single mothers and marginalized communities. We must address the root cause of poverty and work towards economic empowerment for all women by providing access to education, skills training, and financial resources. We can break the cycle of poverty and create a more equitable society.
The thing about the speech that caught me most, though, was the way that she connected with the women members of the EFF. She shared her vision, and you could tell it was the women's vision. All they had done to help the EFF party, but also what they still had to do. She encouraged specific members of the EFF, including the speaker, to not let anything get in their way of their purpose. She shared that the speaker had a gift and talent, and that she was meant to do something big.
In this organization, we have women that are very much intelligent and women who are doing excellent in whatever deployment or position that they are at. Phenomenal women. I'm talking about women in parliament. Look at all the members of parliament who are women, who are in committees, and they are doing great each and every day. Look at women who are deployed in local councils, mothers, single mothers, but every day they make sure that I must go and represent my organization in that council, no matter my child is sick or I've got other personal problems. Recently, our achievement as the women in the EFF, we have a speaker in Ekurhuleni. We must recognize her. We recognize our speaker in Ekurhuleni. We are inspired by her. She is our true reflection. That no matter what happens, no matter what might happen in the organization, always be yourself. Always stand true for what is important to you. And also, our other MMCs that we have in the organization, we must also appreciate them. It must be challenging that today you are a councillor, the next morning you are an MMC. That takes a lot. And it makes you, when you get home, to sit down and say, am I capable? Would I be able to manage? And at that time, you have other sisters in the organization that are rooting for your failure. There's nothing as painful as yourself doing what you want to do, doing your best every day, with your background that you come from. Then you have people that will come and call you names and tell you that you are stupid. You cannot be able to do this. And they don't understand what you went through. What Ukwanele was saying is very much important. And as the women in the EFF, we must take that to heart. We are not fighting men in the EFF. We must fight ourselves. We must fight ourselves. And what I recognize and what I acknowledge and what I pray for every day is that we are powerful. You being yourself, playing your role. It might be in your what? It might be in your community. It might be in your church. It might be in your stokvel. By being true to yourself and fighting whatever that might happen every day, you are giving us permission to also rise and stand up.
This empowerment, you could feel it in the room. You could feel how she was uplifting the sisterhood of the EFF, empowering each member of the EFF to work towards this common goal. She wants to set a legacy not only for herself, but for her children as she carries on. And she sees women playing a vital part in the EFF going forward. She said that the EFF would not be where they are today if it wasn't for the women of EFF.
So, comrade, this is what I wanted to share with you. Let's rise. Let's rise to that level. Let's do everything in our power. Because without us, this organization wouldn't be where it is today. 99% of the women fighters have played a crucial and a critical role in building this organization where it is today. And we must be proud of that. We must be proud of that. From 2013, there are women in this organization that have been there. Now comes a time, comrade. What is said is that we only have such sittings only on Women's Month. Why are we not having dialogues like this, sessions like this on a daily basis? Can I tell you, we don't have a women's command. We don't have a women's platform. We do not have a women's structure. We do not have a women's desk. We don't have a women's a command. And we are scared of talking about it. We are very much scared. Because how buabar what the position? Unyaka yena. But that is not true. Because understanding very well, when you start a structure, you are the one that are going to take all the rubbish, the failures, the mistakes. We want to build for our children. I'm turning 14 now, next year. I want that by the time I leave my position, I should have made a mark. I should have laid a foundation so that whoever comes after me would be able, that the Mbogoto that was here, she has done it. So all of those things, comrade, that is what I am pleading with you. And also I'm pleading, guys, within ourselves, in our branches or anything, let's support each other. Comrade, let's try. Let's try and support each other in everything that we do.
And she also spoke highly of how the EFF embraced having women in the party, at the government and parliament, as well as on committees and in the communities. I felt very accepted, even just from watching this as a woman, but also I felt the passion, the love, and the purpose of the Deputy Secretary General, especially. You could see that she was invested not only in what she believed in, but as a woman. She was a great role model for so many women in South Africa and across the globe to really speak highly of what the focus needs to be in order to help gender identity, women's rights, and everything for the EFF moving forward needs to be put in place.
The Economic Freedom Fighters, our organization, is a political party in South Africa known for its strong advocacy of economic and social justice. When it comes to women issues, the EFF has taken a stance that aims to address systematic inequalities and discrimination faced by women. We are going through a lot as women, but we also must understand that others are going through a lot. Let's be gentle. Let's be gentle with each other. Let's make Mamu Charlotte Makeke, all those women who stood up and said, you telling us about segregation, telling us we must carry this at whatever time, we must beware at whatever time. We must make them proud. Yeah. We must make Mama Winnie proud. That woman stood for rejection, stood for all kind of names and everything. When everybody was saying, you are nothing, she stood there firmly so until her last day. We must make her proud in everything that we do. Thank you very much, and thank you very much.
I was inspired, and I encourage you to check out this wonderful event coverage, including her speech. I think that as the Deputy Secretary General of the EFF, she spoke not only on behalf of the party, but on behalf of the women of the party. And I think this is very powerful because not a lot of women in politics are being heard. So I wanted to thank the Deputy Secretary General for an amazing, empowering speech, not only for me as an audience member virtually, but for all of those women in the room. You touched many lives, and you continue to do this on a daily basis on all that you do as a member of the EFF. I encourage all women to find any of the women's events covered in the virtual realm, watch them, listen, and take what you will from each and every one of them. I think it's time as women we reflect on what's being said across the globe. Let's work together for a common goal so that every woman feels heard, seen, and valued. Until next time, I'd love to hear your feedback and thoughts on Deputy Secretary General's speech and on any other Women's Day event that's happened. Now, I know many of you may be men out there, but you know that you too have a role to play. And of course, as an ally to women across the globe, I hope that you'll take time to invest and do your research as well. Until next time, please don't forget to hit subscribe, like and share, and definitely hit that notification button. Until next time, we'll see you later. Bye.